Morning. This should be our last big day away from the home farm. We should get most of it done today. We're just going to have bales to carry tomorrow probably. We've been away for like a week now, and we feel a bit like an army that's been away and had a right pasting. The John Deere's got a blown head gasket that should hopefully keep going for the rest of the day. The Ford's leaking oil like it's going out of fashion. I think it's keeping Q8 in business, but then that's fairly normal. It's a Ford. That Massey behind me has got a split in the bottom of the fuel tank on a pipe, so it's leaking fuel. Everything's absolutely filthy, but we'll try and keep going as best we can. It's a shame you can't smell this at home because it is beautiful. This is the last farm we've got to do before we head back home. We don't want to stay too far away from home or we all get nosebleeds. But there's a lady lives in a house over there. Don't ask how I know her, but she's got a pool. And she's asked us if we'd like to go for a swim later, but I don't think she quite realises how dirty we're all going to be by the time we finish work. Look at that! Go on, Phil! This stuff's now more expensive than JP Chenet Rosé. Probably tastes better if truth be told. Ed's just bodging this tractor up with a bit of tape and some cable ties. How are you getting under there, Ed?
Alright, yeah.
We've got about an 8-mile round trip from this farm to the other one where we keep the bales. So we've got 3 lorries on, plus a tractor and trailer, and I've drawn the short straw. But you can see Ed there loading me. Just had a very nice message from the lovely lady who's advised us to go around and use her pool. She said she needs some manpower to help her take down a marquee. And in return, she's left out bananas, cakes, chocolates, biscuits, Pims. Does it look like we've got time to be sitting around drinking Pims? So I'm going to have to tell her, it's very kind of her, but unfortunately we won't be able to take her up on her offer. As much as I'm tempted to go and get in the pool right now, because it's about 25 degrees outside. Oh, I wish I'd just filmed that. I was just ratcheting these bales up. The hook pinged off and smacked me square in the plums. Oh. Right, I'm not doing this lightly, but this car is parked here. I can't get out with that. There's a sign there. So I'm going to have to drag it out of the way and see what the owner says. I've tried knocking on all those houses. No answer, so yeah. It's potentially going to cause an almighty row, but I can't help that. I've got to get an arse in here in a minute. Well, I've moved it. Doesn't have a very good handbrake. Just got back to the field, feeling slightly exasperated after thinking I was going to have a punch up in the street. The other lads are bailing and rapping down by those houses. I've just looked over, there's no movement. What are they doing? Drinking Pims, champagne, they've been in the pool. I just can't get the staff these days. Well, this is going from bad to worse. I've just heard over the radio that this lady's now in the pool herself, not wearing a great deal. It's upsetting my workforce. I'm going to have to go over there and have words with her. Oh, hell's teeth, it's going to be a long night shift in this lot. Reminds me of that Destiny's Child song, Bales, Bales, Bales. We'll get this field cleared tonight. We've got to be careful going down that end of the field because there's a cougar on the prowl. I think Will's worked her out. He said if she offers you a drink, make sure it's straight from the bottle because you don't know what might be in it. It was all going so well. In 5 minutes, we've had a pipe go on the JCB grab, and Dad's just phoned. He's mowing back at home. He's lost third gear on the tractor, which is quite a common fault for those. But it's about I don't know, 6 or 7 grand repair bill, and it's going to be out of action for a week or a couple of weeks, which is not what we want. Also got the head gasket to do, so Rod's going to be busy for a couple of weeks. So maybe we're going to have a glass of champagne after all.